This is one of the most disturbing websites on all of the internet, Dreamboard, and it served as the face of a gigantic pedophile ring. So it was hard to get into Dreamboard as a user, and they had a very rigorous and disturbing set of requirements. First of all, to get access to the platform, you had to upload your own CP clip. And this clip had to be accessible to all users. You had to provide the username and password needed to get access to the clip. And once you were a member, if you didn't upload a new CP clip within 50 days, your account would be terminated. Some of the rules that were actually taken right from the site read as, keep girls under 13. I'm going to read this right here from this news report. In fact, I really need to see 12 or younger to know you're a brother. Don't avoid nudity in previews. I will not accept you if there's no nudity. There was also a portion of this website disturbingly reserved for children in distress. I'm going to read this quote again from this part of the news article about this part of the website. It said, if the girl looks totally comfortable, she's not in distress, it does not belong in this section. So obviously these people who were accessing this website were some of the worst, just horrible human beings. They also had classifications on the website. You could be a super VIP, a VIP, or a member. And apparently the super VIP classification, the top of the top in the website boards, was saved for people that were producing their own homemade CP and posting it to the website for all these child predators to see. But even when darkness hides like this, the light will always come. In the year 2009, the Operation Delgo was launched by the US government. They had been tipped off about the presence of this site. They had seen some of these violent and horrific clips, and they knew they needed to do something. This operation was launched specifically to target the Dreamboard website. And shockingly, even though there were 600 registered members at the time of this bust, only 72 of them could be fully identified and charged. These sick men who accessed these chat rooms and messaging boards were from all over the world, but a number of them were here in the United States. The FBI conducted raids on their houses, and these men were fathers. They were people who were prominent in their communities, and they had all been actively posting and interacting on this website. Now, shockingly, when the Department of Justice made an announcement about this whole operation, they said that they had recovered 123 terabytes of CP or CSAM. This would be equivalent to 16,000 DVDs worth of unique images and videos. This was the largest CP bust in United States history at the time. And even though a number of these men have been sentenced to long prison sentences, there are still a number of users who are not identified. They've been listed with their names out as John Does, but they've yet to be caught by the US government. And like I said before, they can still only identify 72 out of the 600 people from around the world that were on this website. Needless to say, this is one of the darkest, most disturbing websites on the internet, and I hope that one day they'll be able to track those remaining men down and justice will be served.